Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my full face high-end foundation routine. The reason why I wanted to do it high-end was because months back, I want to say almost a year ago, I did my full face drugstore foundation routine. So I'll have that in the description box in case you guys want to check it out. I am really excited to be doing this video because one, I got my braces off. I have never been on YouTube without braces. So this is very exciting for me. And two, I am doing a collaboration with my friend Jordan. We have been trying to collaborate for as long as I could remember, and we finally were able to film this video for you guys. She is also doing a full coverage foundation routine, and the good thing is I have really oily skin and she has like normal to dry skin, so you get to see two totally different skin types. If you have normal to dry skin, I highly suggest you check that out. And even if you don't have dry skin, whatever skin type you have, please go check her out. Please show her some love, tell her I sent you. So do not forget to check her out. I'll have her channel and video in the description box. So without further ado, let's get started. Before I apply any foundation, I always like to prime my face. When it comes to my high-end foundation routine, I like to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and I do use a sample size. This came in my Ipsy Glam bag, and I do have the full size, but I want to get rid of this product first, and surprisingly, it has lasted me quite a while. A little bit goes a long way. I like to apply this where I mainly have the biggest pores, which is my cheeks and nose. Notice I do dab it into the skin because I really wanted to fill in the pores. For foundation, I love using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Light Sand. This is a very heavy full coverage foundation. I obviously don't use this every day. This routine is just used for special occasions. There's really no particular brush I use. I'm always switching it up. I'll have a few links in the description box of brushes that I love to use. This one that I'm using right now is the 3D HD Kabuki brush from Sigma, and it is one of my favorite brushes, but like I said, I'm always changing it up with my brushes. Anytime I apply foundation, I mainly try to just dab it into the skin rather than rubbing it across the face, because if you just swipe it across your face, you're gonna probably be removing the product instead of directly applying it to the skin. I obviously do rub here and there, but my main focus is dabbing. I like to blend my foundation up to my ears just so it could really blend out very well, and of course, you want to bring it down underneath your chin and blend it down to your neck. For the forehead, I like to mainly focus the foundation in the outer perimeter of the face. I do apply a very light amount in the center because I do go over with concealer after, and I don't want it caking up too much, and already this is a very full coverage foundation, so I do not want to overdo it. Notice I did not apply any foundation underneath the eyes. That is a place that I completely avoided because I will be applying concealer. I'm applying this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the number 20. This is the only product that I'm using that is from the drugstore. I like to apply this underneath the eyes, kind of doing like triangles. This is just going to conceal and highlight the face at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and apply this also on the forehead, and I like to bring this down the center of my nose. I love to apply this also on the Cupid's bow and also on the chin. As you can tell, it's really not that light for my skin. This is actually the shade that I like to use when I am tanned. But if you do want to get that highlighted effect, make sure you use a concealer that's maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. No matter what concealer I use, I always, and I mean always, love to use this sponge. This is a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I absolutely love this for under eye concealer. It's amazing. You want to make sure you wet this sponge, so I do love to use it damp, and it really blends everything out like a dream. When it comes to highlighting and contouring, I 100% recommend the Anastasia Contour Kit. I like to use the shade Vanilla and Banana and apply this where I apply the concealer. You want to make sure you do not skip underneath the eyes. This will definitely prevent the under eye concealer from creasing. Same thing goes for the under eyes. Always dab, do not rub. I then like to apply it where I applied the rest of the concealer. I'm taking Fawn from the Anastasia contour kit, and one thing that I really recommend is roll your brush on the cheek, and right below the cheekbones is where I feel like you should contour. And I really like this shade because it is more on the gray side, so it will look more like a shadow. And I like to contour my face with my Diva B07 round contour brush. I go underneath the cheekbones, on my forehead. If you do not have a big forehead, you can just totally skip this step. And I also like to apply this underneath the chin. The main reason I love contouring the face is because 1, it does slim down the face a little bit, and 2, it just gives the skin a lot more color. The one thing I usually try to never skip is my nose. I use a Diva B05 Precise Contour Brush, and I use the same shade I used for the face. You don't have to do this, but I have a chubby nose, so I always feel like I have to contour it. Then I like to blend this out so it won't be so harsh with my foundation brush, and I like to go a little bit over again to retouch it. I'm going back to my contour kit, taking Java with my NYX BO2 cheek brush, and I like to just mainly bronze the face up. This is just going to give me more of a sun-kissed look. For blush, I love to apply Flower Child by Becca with my NYX B06 brush. This is actually a blush that I like to use almost every single day. I feel like it goes with any look. For highlighter, I love applying Opal by Becca. I like to apply this on the highest points on my cheekbones and also blend this up to the brow bone. Today I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. Really doesn't matter what brush I use, I'm always switching back and forth. I like to also apply the highlighter right above the lip and on the nose. I just finished doing the rest of my makeup. We are pretty much done with this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope it was helpful. Don't forget to check out Jordan's video. Like I said, I'll have that all in the description box. So thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to stay up to date for these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.